Hello guys and welcome back. It's a little bit early, we're not going to get into the game just yet. But how is everyone? Thank you so much everyone who's already in the stream, everyone who's already chatted. Let me just open up chat and we'll say a big hello to everyone who's already in. Like A-Music, who came in early to list all the states of the United States. We also have I'm a Chicken, welcome back. Jonah Jogurt, we have Random Gamer in, we also have Maya Goodwin, Aya Chatterjee, we also have Fujigan, and Jade McDanderson. So thank you everyone. Oh, and we also have Armageddon, Lassie McGind, or Lass McGind. Sorry if I get any of these names wrong, I'm so bad, I know. But welcome everyone. No such person. We also have Adrian Vion, Henry Pyers. Welcome everybody. Welcome. I'm glad you could join us today. This is an off the hoof kind of stream. So we are going to be checking out some of the new updates that will be coming in the future update to the farming mod, as well as getting on with our factory once again. Peter Van Dam, welcome man, and Mr. Martini. I could do the martini right now. And Hans Worst. Welcome everybody. It's fine, my name is an alias anyway. No worries, no worries. I still mess all the aliases up nonetheless. Right, let's get over to the live stream. And we're going to, hopefully this worked. It was working earlier, so fingers crossed it works now, but we're going to go back over to show at start, which is our modded save on YouTube. And now hopefully, if I open up chat again, we'll be able to get started. Despacito 2 is better than Never Gonna Give You Up, not gonna lie. Despacito 2, which was that one? Oh, we do have pack utility, fantastic. We do need the pack utility mod for this guide, just to give you a little sneak peek. Like, let's do it now. Oh, why did enter just change my screen? Oh wait, what's happened? If we look down here, you can see that the actual icons are, like, it's changed the screen's resolution. So let's very quickly change that back to 1920 by 1080. Down here and load it up. Hopefully we won't start logging out of the screen. Alt enter is like F11. I wasn't alt entering, all I did was press enter. There was no alt there, which was odd. Okay, that's done. I just pressed enter. Why is enter? Okay, I think I just had a sticky key. I think that's all it was. Don't tell me my keyboard's dying. Why is everything dying on me? Okay, here we go. Third time lucky, eh? There we are. Right, okay. There we are. Let's just fly up to a lovely point. Drop down here and I will show you what we've got going. Oh, that is not what I meant. Look what we have here. You've seen it here first. Apples are coming to the game. We'll actually show you why shortly. And the same with, let me check. I don't know if this was, you might have to check. No, I think it was just spelt wrong. I never, ever, I hate bananas. Absolutely. Ah, there we go. I spelled it wrong, but we've got it right now. There's also going to be bananas in game. Although there's a little tiny bit of clipping there. Banana. It was spelt wrong in the command you sent me, Chicken. I'm not gonna point fingers. Wait, officially to the game? No, this isn't official. This is not official. This is not part of vanilla. This is one of the mods. So farming mods. which we've been playing around with. But there's some new things. If we go over to Q, you may see that there's now the Greenhouse Mark III. Coffee Stains do want to implement some kind of farming. Like, they mentioned that they might implement farming in game. Obviously, we now have berries that can regrow, and they mentioned that you would be able to possibly move the plants around. So there's potential for them to bring farming into the game, but this is an awesome mod that's been developed by Mr. Hid and his team, which also includes I'm a Chicken. Hey, is the website up yet? No, you melt, it's not. That's why we're doing the stream today. Unfortunately, it's outside of my control, but there's a reason why it cannot go up for tomorrow, which is what I had planned. And as kind of an apology, that is why we're streaming right now, unfortunately. Nicholas Barbosa, hi, just finished watching your 12-hour live stream. I think I'm addicted. Goodness me, impressive. I wouldn't last through that. If I watch a live stream, I last for about 6 hours and then I'm like, I can't do this. I was watching Dungeons and Dragons with Matt Mercer, which, funnily enough, is what the Mercer Sphere is named after. And I sat through about 4 or 5 of their live streams, which was crazy. I never do that, and watched the whole thing. But generally speaking, I can't watch. Oh, we're not flying. There we go. But generally speaking, I don't watch. Let's stop using pack now. It's too much of a cheat. I can't watch a live stream unless I'm there live. So hats off to you, man. Sebastian Stevens. It's like not modded officially. No, this is a mod, but this is the unofficial sneak peek of the mod's update. Hopefully I didn't lead you astray. Hans Worst, Total, please select your color bin and try primary. No. I don't even need to. I've got a feeling. I'm not going to select it. I will have a look what it is over on this one, but I've got a feeling I know what it is. 121. Yeah, it's not happening. I know exactly where you're going with that. Too bad. It would be fun to have more food, some more foods. Yep, they are going to bring them in game there, with the mod. What we need to do, actually, first and foremost, is I need to find... Thank you so much, Ben Koch, for the subscribe. Greatly appreciate it, man. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the channel. First thing we're going to be doing is actually building up the new greenhouses today and playing around with them. I don't know if they're active or if you can just see them, but they look pretty cool. I'm gonna have to get into modding. I mean, the mods done by this team, Refined Power and Farming, are very good. They need a bit of balancing, but they're some of the best mods in the game at the moment, and I think they're going. They kind of pave the way with how mods should be for the game, because they put a lot of thought into it. And then there are some really good other mods, but these are the two that I really recommend if you want playability. We're going to need some limestone, so there's no point in me going to the concrete. Although, yeah, we've got some concrete. Let's grab that. Do we need limestone? No, we need concrete. Well done, Tom. Sorry, guys. I'm not in the frame of mind that I usually am when I stream. I've just finished a language lesson, so I'm not 100% there yet, so you might have to bear with me. As an apology, I'll take you reading the F message. What's the F message? I'll take you reading the F. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not a lime green person, and I've got a feeling that's what you were going for. There's a running joke about it. Peter Van Dam, Greenhouse 3 is already part of the mod. Have it in my save game as well. Do you? Do you have the Mark III? You have this? I don't think it is. Is it, Chicken? Greenhouse Mark III is in the game. What? How have I only just unlocked it? I didn't have that in... maybe Wait, I think the mod that you sent me, because it's a developer's mod, has... Wait, so this is not new. You're killing me, man. Wheat, no. What has changed, according to Chicken... we don't have the items. What has changed, according to Chicken, you're being renamed Kitten, is the hitbox. So no, I can't even use that. We should now be able to place things... Chicken. What's this? Chicken. Chicken. I think the game must have reloaded the save, even though I didn't open up what's it, because that is not fixed. No, this is not new. The Greenhouse Mark III. I learned something new every day. Sorry guys, I thought that was new. So Chicken, I'm not sure if I've got place a new doggo collector. Let me go grab some iron plates. Yeah, it could just be that I need to place a new one. What else is new? Didn't I sent you a message saying what else was new in the thing today? Didn't test it with the older ones. Okay. Let's go under and grab some... Oh, here. Oh, that's not what we need. Can we eat these? I'm not gonna die, am I? Let's get rid of the mycelia. Oh, you can eat it. And give us a healthy, what, 2? Ugh, this is disgusting. Ugh. They just wanna... If that was the case. Right, okay, let's see if this is now fixed. I think what might have happened is I opened the game through Epic. Not... Wait, do I have... No, I don't. That's odd. It was well, I didn't check it. Hansworth, nah, Chicken isn't kidding because everything he does is straight up toxic. Labyrinth is more like salmonella. Andreas Kajulf, welcome man, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining our community. Glad to have you in stream, man. Did you overwrite it or delete it? I deleted it and then did the same thing. I brought it back into the game the same way as before, so I don't know what's happened with that. I could restart the game, but then you're gonna let me know if you want me to restart the game. What else is new? No, because we've got the bananas in, and the apple, and those are new, aren't they? Worked fine for me. Don't restart. That's odd. We'll look into that. They are Miss Pluto. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome. And some Mark III restart. Don't restart. And some trees in Mark III. Let's see if we can unlock Mark III. There were no trees in the... That's odd. Okay, why it's a dev version. Yeah, I understand. Just odd that we could unlock the apple and the banana, but not the... But the rest doesn't seem to have worked. So, let me just check it. Nature, this is... Oh wait, this is the nature mod. Caught on to that one. Fruit trees. Okay, so we need to unlock them. What's this? Fine cloth. Is this new to the game? Tell them the news, Total. Wait, what's the news? Wait, let me open up the message before I forget. I've already forgotten. Oh, I've spoken too much in the video, in the messages to find it. Yeah, Chicken, can you let us know and I will repeat them out. About refined power and farming mod. I'm lost. I'm literally lost. The cloth isn't new. I've just never got this far in game. Wait, I'm trying to think. No, you're gonna have to I've forgotten. I've literally forgotten. What's the news, Chicken? Save me from this embarrassment. Hey guys, sorry for being late. No worries. Years of gears. We've the mod doesn't seem to have fully uploaded, so I think it's just a bug that we've encountered. But we're gonna continue with the build anyway. Corn. Let's get on to that. How do we make fine cloth? Or Chicken, you can send me the message in Discord so that I can read it straight away rather than ciphering through all my old messages. And I will read it out. Just let me know when you sent it. Don't waste your time. Get website done, comrade. No worries, man. There's nothing I can do right now with the website. It's in external hands. That's the problem. That's why we're streaming instead. But as soon as we can get it up, we will get it up. I promise you. I want it up like now. I just did. Fantastic. Okay. This is definitely what I meant to say, and I had remembered up until we got in stream. Oh, you just wanted me to say that it's going to be a while. Yeah. So, currently, this mod... Oh, why has this gone weird? So, farming mod and refined power are going to have some major updates. But they're going to kind of focus on refined power for the time being. And... get it to be as best as they possibly can prior to Jason's not doing the reviews on the mods, because if you'd been in their live stream on Tuesday, you would have noticed that they mentioned they're going to be looking at some of the mods, which is rather exciting to say the least. Did I miss anything else? No, I think that's the only thing that you wanted to be said. We will be covering the farming mod at some point soon, but then we're going to also cover it once again once it's out with the new update. Just passing to say hi. I have to go back to work. No worries. Thank you, Nicholas Barbosa. Greatly appreciate it. I hope you have I hope you enjoy work today, and I hope work goes quickly for you. But thank you so much for joining us. I'm gonna let the page open. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. No worries, Yukon. It's something that I'm very passionate about, and getting that website out is something that's the highest thing on my priorities at the moment. So as soon as we can, I'll let you guys know, and we'll update it and get it out there for you. It's just out of my hands currently. Hi, Total. I'm back with a new phone. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I want to get some corn going, so we're going to go to the other farming area and grow some corn. Just need to remember how to get there. Through the house. The terrible house. The terrible looking house. I'd love if any of you guys play around with any of the mods and build your own house. I'd love to see your attempt at a house. Mine was a disaster. I preferred my old one that I spotlighted in the video. But I mean, we'll get there. Hopefully we'll add some more things eventually. Oh. Danny M, hello, sorry for bothering. Just wanted to know what's the minimum reinforced iron plate production? Oh, I missed that question. Let me just... Why is it going to mini screen? Sorry, 1 second, guys. sorry for bothering you. Just wanted to know what's the minimum reinforced iron plate production that would be enough for the automation of further recipes. That's a really hard question to answer, and the reason for that is because it's required in so many recipes. The reason that why I try to do the tutorial guides in series of 10s or 15s is they're much easier to double up on, even if we haven't used a manifold system necessarily. But you're going to want to start off small and then eventually build up, because you don't need them that much to start off with, and generally speaking you won't be using them that much on Mark II belts, because really you're only going to be using the Mark II belts for the small patch between a miner on a pure node and then your first splitter, and then you can go to Mark Is, whereas you will actually need the reinforced plate for things like modular frames, which go on to become heavy modular frames, and that's when you start to need them more. So I always recommend you, we're moving all over the place, start off small, build what you need, and just constantly build that, and take it off and store it. You'll use it a bit, but you won't use it in its entirety, and then when you do need to upgrade it, you've at least got a good start for things like upgrades in the hub. These are all going down. It's odd, these should be running perfect. Oh, I suppose this is now full. That would make sense. If we delete, I can't delete that because that's been placed. Right, so we need to get corn going. We need 200 corn. How long is this going to take? 30 per minute, 60 per minute. Oh, not too long. Providing I feed them with seeds. More seeds. Pioneer, another factory needs your help. Oh no, what is it now? G4D, every time I start to get into the live stream, I have to get back to work. Happy gaming. No worries, man. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope work goes well for you. Hope it goes quickly and isn't too laborious. Sergio Ferreira. Sorry, man. Which mods are you currently using on you to build your house? So this is the WM mod, furniture mod. So if we go, I mean, you can see we've got a little tiny lounge here. And then if we go upstairs, you can see our little bathroom and kitchen and bedroom. We do try and plan for all occasions. We also have like a chill out area when we've got friends, some music going on. That's glass. What I'm most proud of, our little kitchen, so I can host some guests while I cook, and then the bedroom. But I think we built it far too big. Everything looks kind of dwarfed inside it. And I'd very much like them to add more items to the game, because I feel we don't have enough. Nothing to see. What is the best place for starting out a mega factory? Good question. Depends if it's your first game or you're quite experienced. The Dune area is fantastic for its pure nodes. But if you're a new player, I wouldn't recommend that. If you're relatively new, start out in the desert, I'd recommend. Then you can bring the items from the forest area. We need seeds. Seeds are over here. Then you can start in the desert area, get the items from all the pure nodes in the forest area once you've started building, and you also have everything close by. So I highly recommend the desert area for that. Wexton, hello man, how you doing? Glad you could join us. Cool, thanks. No worries, man. Oh, links don't work. Copy and paste it. Copy and paste what? What have you sent me? Oh, you haven't. I can't see what you want me to paste, chicken. The machine! Hi, man. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I need to pay attention. This is my biggest problem when live streaming. I get distracted talking to you guys. Gucci Gang, welcome back, man. Hello, what's the sneak peek? So the sneak peek was a bit of a failure, I'll be honest. Because I hadn't unlocked all of the farming mods, so I didn't realise that the Mark III was already in game. But we showed off an apple, we showed off a banana. And now we're just unlocking them ourselves. There were some bug fixes that they've done, which haven't seemed to be fixed for my game, but I think that's possibly because I'm gonna sneeze. Bless me. I dread the day that I have a really snotty sneeze on stream. That terrifies me. But I think the reason why the mod hasn't worked in its entirety for me is, even though it's a developer mod, I think what happened is the pack, possibly when I installed the pack mod again, even though I copied the file across, that it's been reset with the old mod file. I don't know. Stanton Fred, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. And Sergio. Sebastian Stevens, by the way, where can you find quartz nodes? I only find loose ore deposits in the factory. So there are a few. I can't show you on the... I can't... what we'll do is I'll grab the Satisfactory calculator. This is a... I'll show you in a second, guys. Let me just go to... display capture. Close that. There we go. Satisfactory calculator is one of those tools that is really useful if you're... Oh, it's changed. Wait. This looks like Greenie's. Did Greenie like run both, or have they just... Are they working together? What? I don't understand. Let me open up... There we go. You guys. So here we have the Satisfactory calculator. This is a map of the whole game. You can actually show what resources you want. I know there's some quartz over here. If you go down to... Let's unselect all of these. That's sulfur. So you have 16 quartz nodes in game. You have a few above the waterfall here. You have some pure nodes in a cave down here. These are above... No, these are also in a spider's cave. I'm not sure about these. And then you've also got these that are above. There's a waterfall here. Well, it's here. And there's a little patch of land where you've got 6 crystal nodes, quartz nodes nearby. But the Satisfactory calculator is very useful, so I recommend checking that out. Let me swap back to game. Greenie has asked to work together before and he said no. That's odd. I didn't know that though. I've just realised the other day, because I'm working with Greenie on the website that we're developing at the moment. What were we doing over at corn? Look at the corn. Well, that's grass, but it's still cool. Greenie's one of the devs who's helping me with the website. He's been a huge amount of help. And how many do we have? We need 200. We've got enough. Let's get rid of these. How do we make cloth? That is the next thing. And I realized that I'd got Satisfactory tips for my website, and he let me know as we were developing it. He was like, Tom, mine's Satisfactory tools. We're gonna get confused all the time, which is absolutely correct. But it's great to have his expertise helping out with everything, and I really do appreciate it. Guess I'll go cave diving. Thanks so much for showing me that. No worries, man. Satisfactory calculator is really good for that. And then the other website I'd recommend, other than mine because it's not up yet, is Satisfactory Tools. if you're trying to work out how much you need of each item for a factory, that's perfect. Total, check Discord. Working on it. Discord. Oh, yes. Okay. I can't read them all in context. I can't read and stream at the same time. That's the issue, chicken. But, oh, why does this keep cutting out? This is annoying me. Every time I go to move screens, it goes to a small screen. So, guys, for Refined Power Mod, they are working on a series of updates that they want to bring to the game, and they actually have a thing that you can vote on if you want to help contribute into what they're going to develop next. So I do recommend, if you want to help them out, there is a link that you can click on currently that I've just sent in chat, and you can help them choose what things next to work on in that mod. And the mod's doing exceedingly well. I checked this morning and I think you've got 84,000 downloads on it, which is fantastic. They've really put the work in, and it really does show with that mod. Right, how do we make fine cotton? Can anyone help me? Let's see if it works here. Fine cotton. Cotton? Seeds! I've just deleted all my seeds. Where are these made? In the refinery, I guess. Almost 86k. You see? It's doing fantastic. Endless, welcome, man. I almost forgot, since your stream is at 8 PM today. Did I miss any deaths? No, we're not going to die in this. Who do you take me for? Right. Cloth. Not here. Assembler? I don't think it's an assembler. It might be a refinery. Oh wait, cotton fabric. But that how do I? You have to grow cotton. I take it. Die? Total? Die? Never. My good one. I don't like the fact that I have to place specific generators on nodes in the water at specific locations now. It kind of. I understand that, but at the same time, it does also balance out the system a lot better. Because you could have 8 turbines placed next to each other on a stagnant lake, for example. And in theory, that wouldn't work as a water turbine. You need flow in order for that to generate energy. And so by them adding water nodes, they can dictate where the how great the flow is and the purity of the energy source. And so that way it's not going to be as OP, and it's also a good early game boost, but it's not something that you can entirely rely on. It is OP, and you can scan for them. Yeah. You can now scan for the water places. There is a bug in that every time you respawn, the nodes respawn, and so you can have thousands on top of one another. But that is one of the bugs that they are currently working on. No, I think they've just updated that, haven't you? My good one. I just went back to coal and fuel generation. Yeah, it can help along, but generally speaking, that's what you're going to want to do. I do prefer the water node version. I mean, it's always going to be a mix, is what we have to bear in mind. It's like, for me, why didn't I see this? Why did I not see this? It didn't even occur to me. For me, I've just recently done a new style guide for reinforced plates. A few of you have seen it. And the reason I did that was because some people found the previous guide that I did difficult to... Oh, why did I do that? Difficult to watch, to follow on with. And so I redid it, and some people absolutely love the new style of guide that I'm doing. But equally, There are some people who find it more confusing. But unfortunately, it's one of those things that you can't necessarily make it perfect for everyone. That patch got released yesterday. There you go! You heard it from Chicken himself. You should see how crazy my water pipes are becoming under the nuclear power plant total. I dread it, really. I'm useless with pipes. I've noticed that. I'm useless with pipes. I need more work with them. More practice. Why has my doggo not given me any slugs? Why? Thanks. I'd love to see some designs for some higher output alt recipes. We've got some, well, the next video that we're doing is encased industrial beams, and I will probably do 2 guides that week and do an alternate encased industrial beams. Then we're going to do possibly modular frames and heavy modular frames twice next week. That's the intention. There are lots of calls for things like heavy modular frames, computers. It's finding the time to get it all done, unfortunately. But I'm planning on. Knackers, thank you so much for the subscribe. Greatly appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for joining us today. I might have to switch to solar. I'm interested to see how... Grim Reaper, thank you so much for the subscribe. Greatly appreciate it, man. Welcome to the channel. I'm very interested to see how they're going to work with the solar panel and the new battery storage system that they're trying to implement in game, or might implement, depending on if you vote. I think that's going to be amazing. To actually have a full factory based on solar would be pretty sweet. Right, what were we doing last week? Last week, Tuesday, we were working on encased industrial beams up here. So let us make sure let's finish this for now. I had a fun idea for the southeast crater lake area. It's perfect for a steel plant. Is that the crater lake? Is that up in the desert area? Is that the one that you're on about? Or the... I don't know. I haven't been back to the fields since they've added update 3, so I don't know where the lakes are with water. But yeah, that's a perfect area for actually doing that. Alright, let's get these. Encased industrial beams. I'm back. What did I miss? What do you mean? Compressed? I might compressed solar panels, please. Less space used, more power generation. I mean, again, it's all to do with balancing. It's the problem. But I think there's a talk of them having like a improved. Wait. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. No. No, 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 no. How are we gonna do this? No. Oh no. Okay, right, I've got an idea. This might not work. Oh, it should work. We've got 3 inputs in total. And we could get a single one in there. So what if we bring this one up here? Anyone playing the game on this game on a laptop? I was when I was in South America. So when I went to South America and wasn't able to get as many videos out, that was because I was on a computer, a laptop, whilst I was traveling. It was pretty difficult. And when you see any time lapses, the one that's placing down all the items in my map, that's me on my laptop. So yeah, I do play a bit on my laptop. We need to move this to here. Okay, let's place a wall there. And then a splitter. Oh no. Oh, this is because your old doorway. Right, let's get a splitter down very quickly. Not there. I can't deal with like tight spaces anymore. Ever since the 5x5 challenge, I mess it all up all the time. Okay, that just needs to go in front then. One, two, round there. Okay. Oh no, 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 no. That sucks. That's annoying. Maybe if we use this. I've just realized it's really warm in the UK at the moment, which I thought would be fine. But I've just realized streaming at the same time that it's getting very hot in my room right now. You might see me like sweating in a minute. Wait, what? This needs to go one forwards. No, 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 no. Oh, this is bad. How am I going to do this? Kensu, man, welcome. How you doing? Glad you could make it today. We're carrying on right now with the encased industrial beams factory. Unfortunately, we're having a few issues with it being quite cramped. Obviously, I'm not afraid of a cramped space. Having got started on the 5x5 challenge, it's just a bit of a pain. We're gonna have to do the manifold so that actually we don't need. We could just do it. I've got it. It's fine. We've got concrete coming in from this direction. Yeah, this will work. This will work. It's fine. Sorted. But we'll have to use one of these. John Davis, welcome. I play on the laptop. I feel for you. I mean, I can play the game up to, well, I can play the game on my laptop, but the thing is, it just starts to become very laggy if I start doing larger builds. So I feel rather restrained when playing on my laptop. But I'm hoping that if I'm doing it on multiplayer with this computer, that this will take the main load and then I won't need to worry so much. But who knows? We'll see. If the Mega Factory starts getting too much, I'll have to think of another way in which we can do the time lapse for that. Logistics, what we need. Oh, we don't have a plug. I can't deal with tight spaces anymore. We're getting there. It's fine. One. I think this will be enough space for us as well to enclose it. Oop! Well done, Tom. Well done. At least you're not dead. It wouldn't bother me if you put a fan on if you're too hot. I live in England. I don't have a fan. It's not normally hot here. No, it's never got particularly hot before, but I've never done that much streaming in my room during the summer. So it's a first. I might have to invest in one eventually. Bonehead, welcome. Use a doorway wall. I was thinking about that, but the problem is I can't. I mean, I can use one, but I like to have. Let's do it. If that stays there, that'll be perfect there. Yeah. If we just there, yeah, that'll be fine. I wanted to have it so that we could snap the conveyor to it, but deleting the wall afterwards means that using a doorway is perfect. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Now we do unfortunately have a rule in this factory, so each segment of the factory, each building produces something different. This one's on top of another factory, but we've made sure there's a big space between so we're not really abusing that. It's not really how I normally build, but I like the kind of look that it's giving this factory, even though it's not something that I'd normally do myself. David Carsey, hi! What's with the closing and opening doors? So, they're from the Moar Factory mod. This is our modded playthrough. And so, we can attach them to any doorways, which is awesome. And I very much hope that they add that to the vanilla game. But who knows? So, you see we have this version that we just crashed. We just crashed. Let us start up the game again. Oof. Stand and restart. Use Johnson, a great fan. I'll check it out. Welcome to dev version. It's alright. I wonder if they will bring solar panels and the way to get rid of. I don't know if they'll find us a way to get rid of nuclear waste. If they do, that's going to be a late game version. For most definitely. As for the solar panels, again, I'm not sure if they'll even. They talked about it. They said they might think about it, but with it being a renewable resource, they don't see the idea behind it. Because the whole point of Fixit is to mine the world of all their resources and then send them up to the space elevator. And so it goes against the kind of idea behind the game. But they said that they might implement it. If not, there's the refined power mod, which adds a lot more options to the game. But no worries, no worries. Glad to help you out, David. I'm checking. Yeah, they're considering green energy, but the biggest thing holding them back is the story and that. Exactly. Well, technically, user power is completely renewable, isn't it? Yeah, that's a fair point. It's also ridiculously difficult to unlock compared to all the other power. Like, you unlock geysers at what, tier 7? The same time that you unlock nuclear power? I find it a bit. I'm just like, why? I wanted it beforehand. Alright, let's go. We're back in game. Well, we're loading up the game, so let's go to live stream and hope not everything's been deleted. Oh, that's a late game. Yeah. Exactly. That's my point. No, we've crashed again. So let's see if I can spot what the problem is. Oh no. Right, I'm going to open up using the mod loader and we'll see if that's better. Mod manager. Because that's going to overwrite the dev file that we used for farming. Let's just go to the modded. I need to add farming back to it, guys, so I'll be 2 seconds. Installed. Ron Cheng, thank you so much for the subscribe. Greatly appreciate it, man. Sorry we're out of game for the time being. We're just jumping back in once again. Sebastian Stevens, I managed to unlock geysers before nuclear through Caterium nodes. By the time you get them, you have no use. Yeah, exactly. I think you can technically throw nuclear waste into the void, but that might end up causing a lot of lag as time goes on. Yeah, I mean, I think the only way of doing it is either sticking it on a doggo and sending them off into the void or killing them, or by driving a vehicle and driving off the edge. I don't think it respawns, but it stays down at the bottom, which you don't really want. So basically, I'm going to rely on geysers as much as I can and try to skip nuclear entirely. Yeah, I'd like to do that. I mean, for the 5x5 challenge, I want to put a geyser beneath my factory, and then I want a single nuclear power plant just because it's going to look cool. But I don't really want to be using it. Right. 2 times lucky. Bonehead, probably Paintgun and the gate. What's that for? Probably Paintgun and the gate. We're in game. Paintgun and the gate. Maybe. Yeah, you could be right. Let's remove that and just see. So the Moar Factory doors. Yeah, do we have the Moar Factory on us? No. Let's just quickly open that up and I can show you, whilst we're here, the options that it gives us. John Davis, refined power mod. No need for nuclear at all. Yep. Oh, we built 2. Whoops. Right. So, with Moar Factory, they add a lot more items to the game. Lots more different walls. There are some slight issues with clipping and different placements, but generally speaking, it's very good. And they have a section dedicated to doors. So we have doors that are more complicated, that require computers, which we haven't got to, so we're not using. But they're more like, almost like a silo sealed door or a laser door. There's also mechanical doors and quite industrial or clinical looking doors as well. Don't know what this one is. Never seen this one. Don't know how it works either. Oh! Interesting. And a floor door. The crash. Yeah, I think it might have been that. It seemed to be whenever I looked over. Right, where were we? Oh, how far did we get? Please don't. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I think it's complete. Yes. Whew. Okay, so we need concrete coming through here, and we also need steel beams going out through there. Steel beams. Steel beams are over here. I think if we change this door around so that it's on this side, we can then lift that up through the middle. Like so. Sebastian Stevens, see, the only thing stopping me from going nuclear is the waste. Yeah, really don't want to deal with it. I think that's the whole point there. They wanted to give you that kind of decision. And that's why they haven't given us an easy way to get rid of it yet. Are they on the same level? That could be a problem. No. Okay, that's great. Right, so... Oh, we need to get rid of this. Right, okay. That's sorted. It's easy power, so good trade-off. Yeah, I mean, it is. Like, the power that you get is considerable. So it kind of, like, has its plus side. But when you're building massive factories, it kind of very quickly adds up in terms of nuclear waste, which you don't want to be dealing with. It would be funny if you could turn nuclear waste into either energy drink or kids' toys. The irony. Right, so we're gonna need one of these. Ooh. I think really I need to be up there, but I think that might be okay. I need a way of getting up to the factory easily. If you play... Wait, more factories have ladders that you can use instead of the ones you bridge. Yep, that's true, but I always find the hitboxes with the more factories... This is one of the reasons why I don't like it, is I've always found the hitboxes a bit of a pain. Let's see if we can do them now. Oh, now they're working fine. That's typical, isn't it? Ta-da! This is how you use ladders in Moar Factory. There you go. Good tip there. I've never been able to build one, but I think it's because I always start from the bottom and work the way up. Unless they've had an update. Let's actually quickly check. No, I think it's been an update because I couldn't do that before. I don't want it to go through. I think we might have to bring it up further then. Don't get me started in nuclear. If you play with mods, Purex mod. Yep, Purex mod allows you to recycle nuclear waste, I think. I might be mistaken. I've not used it. I've seen it used once. We're going to have to go one more, aren't we? Get over to here. Oh wait, we need to go there. This is not helpful. If we, for a second, just try and not quite what we wanted to do. Oh, that's just gonna go across. quickly place one of these here. Oh, I missed some comments, I thought. Did I? Yes. Random Gamer, you have two options with nuclear waste. Create a truck line which launches the waste into the void. Yep. And the truck will infinitely respawn, causing a lot of lag. Or build a very big storage far away from where you are and never return. There is a third option. Give it to your doggo that always gives you nuclear waste and then kill it. Although I do not condone that. But yes, those are currently the only options available to us. No clipping. Perfect. Just need to work out how to make this look a little bit neater. I think we need to add another factory on top of this. Yeah, I think we do it along to here. Like so. Is that the right height? Yes. This will be the neatest looking spaghetti. But it is going to be a spaghetti, I'm afraid, at this rate. There's no particularly good planning on my behalf here. This is where the encased beams are coming out. That's important to note. We're also going to... Oh, shoot. Okay, that's where it's coming from. So we're going to have to somehow get it along here, I think. I think that's going to be the best option. Like so. And back to chat. The waste was fine if you have like minimum 10 big containers, it will last for days. Yep, and then just make sure that you have it connected to a train station. So if you do start running out, you can then export it to another storage area without having to get close. Actually, an option could be enriching nuclear waste. Yep. That's one that was suggested by someone, how they actually, I think it's similar to the Purex process, but actually enriching the uranium after it's been used and recycling it almost into more, I don't know how it works, I'm not an expert, into more nuclear rods. That's not, nope, off, way off. I think that's where it needs to be. Yeah. This goes across to there, and then if we grab one of these. Will this work? Nope. We need to jump up. The only problem is I'll probably jump over it to my death. No! Ah, yes. There we go. Right, so we have steel beams going in. Next thing we need to do is the concrete. I need to work out a way of getting around my factory. Is Satisfactory your favorite game? At the moment, yes. Without doubt, at the moment. It might change. I'm tempted to play Cyberpunk 2027. I don't even remember what it is. But that doesn't come out until November. Other games that I'm really interested in, Starfield. But that's not out yet. There's not even any talk of it. But that's from Bethesda, who were my favourite game company up until Fallout 76. And then, obviously, after Starfield, there's Elder Scrolls 6, I think it is. Which I am very much excited for. And I want them to add multiplayer to that, but not like Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, I can't move anywhere. Right. And I think after the commotion of Fallout 76, they won't be going back to it anytime soon, unfortunately. Okay, so this isn't a problem. We just need to work out how to get this. We should probably encase this in a factory now as well. It's been a while. Robbie Lehan, welcome man, how are you doing? Glad you could join us today. And Marcus Ribber, where do you download mods and how? I've just done a video on it on Monday this week on how to download the Satisfactory mod manager, which you can do through the Fixit app. And then once you've downloaded that, you're able to press a slider on any mods that you want. It's a really simple process and I highly recommend checking it out. And that works for both Steam and Epic. Then Coffee Stain. Oh, it was 2077. I was close. Well, I was there. We need nuclear engineer here to generate a perfect solution to the waste problem. Yeah, except even using nuclear power at the moment doesn't have its solution. We still, I think, don't we still hold the nuclear waste for 40, 50 years? There's no process of getting rid of it, even if we were to use current technology. I have an idea. Let's move these up. Delete those two. What's this? Why is that? What? Oh, this. No. Okay, so we might have to remove the hub. Pel Van Straten, hello. How you doing, man? Bonehead cheats. What cheats? Can nuclear power plant explode? No, there doesn't seem to be an option for that at the moment. I'm sure that someone might be thinking of how to implement a mod like that, though. We need some iron plates. Sebastian Stevens, there's several theoretical solutions. A few are being tried out, but nothing really concrete yet. Yeah. Fission, that's what we need. Steel pipes. It's becoming a labyrinth. I'm gonna have to label all of these. Did I download utility signs mod? Because I need that. Desperately. I don't think I did. No. Or I haven't unlocked it, one of the two. I like that. I really like that window. I think we're going to add some more of them. I'm lost. Where are we going? Oh, back over here. Roger Fulger, there is a mod that turns a constructor into a nuclear waste black hole. It just disappears. You see, I understand why people would want that, but I think it's just a bit of a cop-out. I couldn't do a cheat like that. I'd have to work away like a solution or a temporary solution until we can refine it further. But then again, if you play the game as slow as me, you'll never get round to it, so you won't need to worry. I joke. The reason why I'm coming out is coming out with the foundations so that we can build across here. It's not going to look great. It's just going to give it a bit more of a factory building look. I'm gonna have to. I don't like getting rid of the trees. I quite like them around my base. Actually, we can remove this. kind of need this one. Let's add this one. Add some glass. Like, this is an annoying hitbox trying to get it in. There we go. John Davis, Moar Factory mod, yes. Refined Power has an arc reactor, gives 5 megawatts, and a Dyson sphere, yep, that gives 1 terawatt. Yep. There's a mod that oh wait, we've already read that. How do you get those doors? Those are the Moar Factory mod, which John Davis very kindly mentioned. Is there a mod for mass deconstruction which will kill the players themselves, if not far? I don't know. I think there's Area Actions which has a mass deconstruction tool. I've never used it, so I can't say for definite. And I don't know to what extent you can delete things with. Whether you can delete mannequins, for example, or not. What's coming through there? Anything? Oh wait, that's for the... Okay, I understand. Well, also building a lot in my building at the moment. Hearing the building noises from your game, your Steam and the game. Streaming the game. Doubling or nothing. Sorry, man. Can't help it. I mean, if it is annoying for all of you, let me know and I can reduce the sound volume slightly. If you're doing the same. I remember I had the same problem the other day. I was in Max the Catfish's stream and I was building and things kept being deleted and I was just like looking around trying to work out what I just deleted. Let me remove that. John Davis, Area Actions will delete everything on map, not the player. Ah. Right, let's stick that there. I'm gonna sneeze again. Oh, bless me. Hangworst, Braid, Brat, Total, please. Oh, Bry. Eventually. Le chain à moi. Hello, welcome. Glad you could join us today. Xavier, hi, TotalXclipse. What's your thinking about using the elevator to get rid of nuclear waste? The space elevator. The only way I could justify that is if we're enriching the uranium, the nuclear waste, to create some kind of nuclear fission cells again, but specifically for like a warp engine. Thank you very much for the bless me. That is the message that I wrote that he sees. Did you write earlier? Oh wait, Hans West. They should make it so that nuclear waste has an expiration date, like in real life. Yep, that would be cool. After 500 hours, yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. That it kind of, what do they say? Has a half-life. The half-life eventually decreases, doesn't it? Oh, it's been a while since I've like studied nuclear technology. I was a nuclear physicist in my spare time at school. I actually read a story, or watched a story, about a kid the other day who built a mini nuclear reactor as a school project. In school. Crazy. I think I would have like been expelled, that's the word I'm looking for, if I had done that as a kid. But hats off to him there. Leading the way for... Wait, I'm going to take them with me. I don't trust myself. We're always going to walk into spiders. I'll need them. We didn't pick everything. Oh, typical. Right. New position for the base, the hub. Maybe just on top of this for now. Can we get it there? I think it might be a little bit too low. Yeah. Too high even. Zephyr Tube. Hey man, I was working on a reinforced iron plate factory yesterday, and right after I finished it, I was only at 5 plates per minute, and then only did I see your video. I wanted to cry. Sorry, man. Oh, I feel terrible. But now, I don't know what to say. I can only apologize. Total just confirmed Half-Life Alex 2. I think we're going to have to stick it on there. I never played Half-Life. That's one of the games I really regret not getting into when I was younger. I think it was just a bit before me, really. Okay, that'll do for now. Let's move this over here. Build this up. By the way, guys, if you are enjoying the live stream, please do drop a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel and are enjoying it, please do subscribe. If you like it, of course. I don't want to force you in. Right, let's put the... We need to do... Oh, no, wait, this is wrong. Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did. I need to place this below. Wait, what? Would you... No, failure. My bad. There we go. You won't... Wait, what won't I regret? Oh my god, play Half-Life Total. Get the bundle for 30 euros. Zebedee, welcome back, man. I might have to try out Half-Life 2. When I have some time. When I'm not concentrating on Satisfactory, I'll check it out. You won't regret it, and I'm sorry for the caps. Don't worry, man, I understand. First time I join your stream and already have your inventory full. I always have an inventory full, I'm afraid. Thank you so much goes out to... Oh, can't see it on here. Zephyr Tube. And I think I missed Ron Cheng as well. Thank you guys so much for the subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. And Michael B. And Nakas. Although I think they might have been on possibly Twitch because they didn't show up for some reason. But thank you very much, man. Greatly appreciate all the support. I think we're going to have to stick it on there. That's what Tom said. I'm just a massive fanboy of Half-Life. I mean, there's been such good feedback from that game. I feel like I've really missed out on it, which is why I'd love to check it out at some point. But I don't know if I'm just hopping onto the bandwagon a little bit too late. Let's move all these across. And then we'll probably use a Moar Factory. We don't need to use a Moar. We could use this ladder to get to the top. Possibly. Let's see how it looks. We can't because we haven't unlocked it yet. Okay, that's fine. We'll use Moar Factory. What's that over? Oh, that. Okay, that's fine. We'll just use the D-ramps. If in doubt, use the D... Oh, and we're also out of concrete. If in doubt, use the D-ramps. Should be a selling. All subscribe to His Holiness, TotalXclipse. Oh dear. I'm not holy. Most of my clothes are without holes. And worst. Oh, how did it get to talking about nuclear? The second of Total, so you rolls tier 1. What? I don't understand again. I'm not following today. Right, I need to add the D ramp here. Jonah Joga, bye! No worries. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of it. Let's just clip through here. You can't see it raise up through there, so it's fine. Happy with that. Just won't do this one. Oh. We're gonna have to redo that. Grab one of these. If in doubt, use the D. You know, you kind of just change the meaning of what I say. Between you guys. You take an element, you're professional spin doctors. So you know about... Sorry, the autocorrect is stringing this. Okay, no worries, man. Do you have any tips for new players who don't necessarily copy builds from YouTube but still want to make 100% efficient factory? Well, really, the only thing that goes into 100% efficient, I mean, efficient in terms of resources, factory, and ratio splits, is if you go to satisfactorycalculator.com or any of the calculator, like Satisfactory tools, you can then pick a particular recipe and follow that out. So if it says 5.3 constructors to 2 assemblers, then you know that you're going to need to use 6 constructors and then underclock 1 to 33% and then use however many assemblers. And then you just need to work out how to bring stuff in logistically. And that's the big thing, which is why in the guides, I try and make it as simple a layout at the moment as possible. Just to make it easier for you guys. Hi, Jebba Williams, how you doing? I've been watching from the start, but also looking for a new car, so not been chatting. No worries, man. How did the hunt for a new car go? Well played, chicken. Well played. Hayden, welcome back, man. How you doing? We're just working on our factory currently, our little modded playthrough. I think we need... Do we not? Oh no, it's over here. I'm getting confused. Daniel Hoover, thank you so much for the subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. Welcome to the channel, man. Glad to have you here. We're just gonna get this powered and that one powered, and then we need to somehow... Oh, we were going to use the Moar Factory for this. Hayden, talking to random. Bruh, now I feel bad. Sorry, my autocorrect is just maximum overdrive. Why is everything start with Captain? Don't worry, man. I understand. It's fine. Or just crunch the numbers yourself. Yeah, it's a matter of working out the numbers. Generally, I do work the numbers out myself because they're quite simple. But if it gets to more complicated, if you're doing larger factories, that's when it starts to get difficult. And so if you're starting out, that's why I recommend going to Satisfactory Tools, getting confused with my website, or Satisfactory Calculator. And I think there's another one which I haven't used. So it's probably good. Right, one here. And then another one just... there. This isn't the best ladder. I could really do with actually that. That is a... Oh no, not that. I can't... It's fine. It's fine for now. Next thing that we need to do is get the power through the wall and connect everything up. I think we had a Mark 1. There. And we haven't actually got a doorway yet. Maybe... Can we get a ramp there, though? I don't think we can. No. Wishful thinking, I'm afraid. Maybe this side. Yeah. Let's grab that. Grab a door. Just realized I could do with a half ramp. I wonder if they have anything here. Nope. Oh, wait. Maybe them. A little bit big. Very big. Oh, no. They didn't go through. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Doing pretty well on power slugs there. Let's mush them. Total, I'm disappointed. If you want to build 100% efficient factories, to use the calculators that are optimized for the output, not the input machines. And the highest offender of all underclock are constructed to. Why? I mean, I'd rather underclock a constructor by 1, because that's more efficient in terms of energy, rather than overclocking. And unless you really want to get into like load balancing, it doesn't make it. You have to, yeah. I mean, you could do it by output, I suppose. Say you needed 50 rods per minute and you're producing 60, and then you siphon off. But that's going into load balancing, which could be different for anything. And every time that you increase exponentially the size of the factory, rather than sticking to that one, it's going to make it more complicated for people. The idea is the guide is as easily followable for everyone, which is the main reason behind doing it. Didn't know what Satisfactory calculator was before now. My world is now changed. Yes, it certainly helps a lot. What are we doing over here? I can't remember. You know what? That's pretty nice view. I don't think I've ever seen sunrise. What am I doing? Why did I... Oh, smush some slugs. We haven't unlocked purples yet. Yeah, that would mean you're in the northern hemisphere. Talking about temperatures. It's boiling here, but probably not as hot as it is for you. A little bit big, very big, that'll do. 33%, which isn't working since you can't get a third with percentages. You're breaking my heart. I understand what you mean. You can't get a perfect third. That's true. But it's as close to. Oh, that explains basically literally across the world from where I am, where it's midsummer. Yeah, I don't know how warm it is here at the moment, but it's pretty damn hot for England. Pretty damn hot for me. I got a feeling I needed them tonight. Oh, we should probably make some copper while we're around. But first of all, let's make sure this is running. And then... we'll be able to... I quite like that. I like the fact that this factory is very... Each building is different, but they all kind of follow the same theme. Oh, I hate this though. Could do with lifting all... I think I said this was a temporary factory. I didn't stick with that. It's now permanent. Oh dear. We'll fix it later. say that all the time. Say it all the time. Well, time to set up an oscillator production line. Good luck. It's gonna be fun. Cut. Oh, I'm too high at jumping with blowing Blade Runners. And with no option for thirds or eighths, you have to exponentially increase the scope, materials, etc. for your factory to truly get 100%, which I do. That's impressive. But that's not helpful for new players, is the problem. And I'm trying to build these guides for them. Rather than the experienced people, the really experienced people like yourself. Unfortunately, I'm not a miracle worker. Let's get that there. Okay, there we go. You know what, we might just take the top ones out and add like a little glass. Oop. That might look alright. Get some natural natural light into the factory, and we'll have to sort out those trees, I'm afraid. Matthew Holmquist, do you have an ETA on your website? Unfortunately not. I wanted it to be up tomorrow, but it's out of my hands at the moment. So as soon as I know, I will let you guys know. But unfortunately, there is nothing I can do right now. Nothing at all. Natural gas, you say? I mean, wait. Oh my god, thank you. What? To the quote book. What's been said now? What? So you mean I'm experienced? I only have 800 hours and never really automated everything. Why? Heavy modular. Exactly though. You're going the complicated route. So you're an expert in that balancing. Whereas people that come in and ask for an efficiency guide on something, they're wanting as close to the efficiency, but something that's also very easy to follow. Oh! We haven't done the... That's what we were doing! Okay. Oh no. Just realised we need concrete coming up here. Which means we need an output. No miracle worker. Maybe, but a great YouTuber. Oh, very kind of you. That would be $20, please. I mean, they use that as pesos. They use the dollar sign as pesos in South America. So I'd happily give you 20 pesos for that. Alright, let's get that down to... yeah, wait a second. Wait a second. Let's remove this. Add one of these. Delete that. Place a doorway. It would be nice if the light actually... Oh. If the light actually just slightly shined on the actual item. That would look really cool. Oh well. Sending the quotes to the guy who's making the quote book and co-author, main quote guy. I'd like you on the team. I mean, you can't change what I say though. This isn't the newspaper. Jonas N. Nielsen, welcome, man. Thank you so much. I love your guides. By the way, I'm Kalian TV on Twitch. Thank you very much, man. Greatly appreciate it. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. This is our YouTube live stream. So slightly different to the one you would have seen on Twitch, which is a little bit more intense for trying to get everything in perfect, like compact places. Here we build everything in separate buildings. It's not really my style, but I'm taking it at the moment. But welcome, man. Glad you could join us today. We're going to place this one here. Is that right? Is that straight? It's straight. Is it level? That is the important thing. It is! Oh, wow. I did well there. I'll give myself a pat on the back for that. Next ones are going to be total failures. Let's grab that, place that there. I must be running. 46 left. Got a bit more room. Let's just get that in line. Can we complete this factory before grabbing more steel beams? Hans West, I mean, my Fan Factory Friday is coming up soon, so they will see. If you could actually send it to me. How much longer have we got? Yeah, not long. So if you could send it to me. Over on Discord, or if you actually send in an email, but let me know that you've sent it on Discord, that would be great, because sometimes we have people that forget, and so we have empty space and I'm left trying to find someone to cover up and email through. So if I just have that around, that would be awesome. Right, let me put this here. Wait, is this... Is that the right position? Yes. Oh, Tom, you have done well with that. This is all for just by looking at it. Look at that. Oh, it's a straight line. It's perfect. Okay, we now have encased steel beams being produced. Encased industrial beams even. Maybe 20 quid then. That's worth more than the Australian dollar. Damn it. He picks up on that. I'm going to need to grab, actually, some steel beams from the other factory. And we're going to have to try and unlock computers and heavy modular frames. It's no worries. We'll be working on that over the coming few weeks. Zephyr, how do you get your world file so I can put it into the calculator? You need to go to the saved file area, which is... I can't even remember the file off the top of my head. And I can't open it while it's in game because the game just opens up over the top. If anyone could give him the save file position, that would be great. Oh, or Google search it. Just works as well. But then you just drag it across and it should automatically load into the Satisfactory calculator. Sebastian, a thought I had though is that it's nice that total efficiency isn't required if you don't want to. Exactly. That's exactly what I love about this game, and it's one of the reasons why I'm really pushing to get logistic gates in the game. Because, like you say, you don't need to play with 100% efficiency. You don't need to use logic gates. But if you do, it will add so much to your game, or you'll be so happy with it. So that's something that I really want. We're going to need to build. You know what? Let's do that now. Let's build like a heavy industrial container over at the entrance. Can we actually afford one? Organization, industrial storage. Stick that there, and then I will never have to worry again about running all the way to the foundry only to pick up 300 industrial beams. How are we doing for power right now? That's good. Plenty of power left. Oh, it must be, I was going to say, I was wondering why we've got so much power being provided. It'll be the turbines. Hans worst total. I just don't have the same username here. As a hint, me and the living petri dish for salmonella cultures, also known chicken, love to tell you about a color combo. Yep, as always. But have you sent it recently? If you could send it again, I'd appreciate it, because I get a lot of messages and so I lose them all. French toast, A420 freedom. Damn, why are your train rails so wide? Mod, no, this is. Are they wide? Am I just really short today? It shouldn't be a mod. I mean, we did unlike. Maybe it's cheap trains. We did use cheap trains mod, but it doesn't work, so we deactivated. These are just the normal rails as far as I know. Well, those. No. Those! There we go. Why are you so wholesome? Wholesome? Is that returning to the holiness? Me saying I don't have many holes. What were we doing? Tom, wake up. Oh, we needed to stick some steel in the steel constructors. John Davis, rails look normal size. I thought they were normal. I've just gotten a little shorter. It really, when you play with... When you cross-play with your own... Your other user... Trying to word this without it coming across bad. It really gives you a sense of perspective as your character in game. We need to work out where to put these. Oh wait, that's not even powered yet. Let's just build another ladder. French, I'm very sure yours are thicker than the normal. You're the only YouTuber I watch who played modded Satisfactory. That's why I asked. I'm pretty sure that... Let's see. I don't think we can. I mean, I could unlock them if I use pack, but I don't really want to. Do we have it unlocked? I don't have it unlocked. I'm pretty sure that unless they've been updated, I haven't used trains in a while. But I don't know. Whoa, he streams on here too. I always stream. I started off streaming on YouTube. Yes. But now we only stream, generally speaking, once a week on YouTube. Today was a slight deviation from the norm. What was I doing? I was building a... Yes, I was building these. Simply because, unfortunately, the website that I wanted to release, I wasn't able to do so. And so instead, as a kind of apologies thought I'd jump in and stream a bit of the game. Oh, I can't click. Why can't? Ah! Okay, that was a bug. There we go. Now it's all fine. But we normally stream on YouTube on a Tuesday. These days. And before it was on a Thursday. But unfortunately, with my Spanish lessons, I can't stream on a Thursday at the same usual times. I mean, we could potentially do it every Thursday from 8 PM like we have today, but I quite like having a day off. Well, I say a day off. Able to concentrate on video content rather than streaming every day of the week. Let's move that to there. I've got nowhere to stick these. All this time we've been saying we need like a storage area, which we've never done. I could really do with doing that. But where? We can't really do it here. Unless we build on top. This isn't really big enough. We need more space. We need more! Always more. We could build it on top of that. Let's do that. Let's start a storage area. Inverted ramps. Efficiency shouldn't be required is of course the right way. Is of course right. There are many ways to enjoy a game, and my weird way of enjoying it with 100% efficiency and no nuclear is equally as valid as any other way it is. Yep, exactly. And that's something that I feel I get a surprising amount of people who send comments saying, I feel that your guides are trying to push people into playing the game a particular way. And I don't think people realize that I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to offer a way in which I do it. But the point is that you play the game how you want to play. I'm not trying to say that one way is better than the other. Unless you enjoy painting your factories lime green and pink, in which case maybe you shouldn't be allowed to play. Not calling anyone out. But no, there's no right way or wrong way to play. Play how you want to play. TotalXclipse, you must stream for at least 25 hours each day and 8 days a week and do videos. I mean, if I had the time, I would. Unfortunately, it's not so doable. Does anyone know if we have these corners but upside down? I don't think we do. I mean, I don't think it's even unlockable in here. Maybe it is. Let's see. Oh, no, it is. Oh, but we don't have enough. Damn it. Oh, I think we do have enough. That's useful. Let's put this over here. John Davis, 100 containers for storage or you won't have enough. I think we won't need that many. I mean, except Cody Lyons, thank you so much for the subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're here, man. If you do have any questions, let me know and I'll try and answer them. Although I'm not the best at getting back to people. I think we only need really the stuff that we're going to use on our person in this particular storage facility. And then eventually we'll get on to doing like a mega factory, and that's when we're going to need big storage. Super storage. Endless Journey. Well, I was wondering, how do you keep track of your progress on different playthroughs? 5x5 challenge, your original one, multiplayer. Woody Sabu, thank you so much for the YouTube subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. Welcome to the community. To get back, the multiplayer, modded ones, etc. I have like 2 and it's giving me a headache. I don't keep up. I have to like jump in game and like think about what we've previously done, and then about 10 minutes into the game I actually remember what we'd got started on. As you rightfully just saw, 2 hours into this stream almost, and I've just remembered that about 3 streams ago we were saying we need to do an industrial like a storage area. I always forget. But I mean, 5x5 challenge is relatively easy to remember because there's so much that needs to be done. And the multiplayer stream, I kind of let people do their own thing, and I just come across new additions and I'm like, oh, this is cool. And then my other game, I haven't really played that much. That's more for tutorials now, just so that I can focus on getting layouts and stuff out for everyone. Yeah, I try my best to keep up. Starts lime green and pink guide just because it's alright. In the multiplayer stream, it's like a recurring problem that the colours change to pink and green without me agreeing to it. That's fine. I don't mind. I'm only pulling people's legs. I'm not that bothered by it. Just gets me itching a little bit. I don't know what we're doing. I've never built a storage facility with frames, but I thought, you know what, let's try out the frames and see what happens. Oh, but that's cool. That's cool that they kind of like link together. I like that. Oh, but they're off. Whoopsie. Concrete. It's unlockable. What's unlockable? What have I missed? I'm not keeping up. I just said it was my first, equally as valid as any others. Yeah. And he says it because the lime green method outshines it. Sure. Yeah, that's exactly why. Did we get that? We did. Right. What else have I missed? Ticket farm is easy. 10 awesome syncs with super awesome, man. I wish I could do that. I'm no way near that. Let's stick one of them in there. Let's stick the ticket in there. Keep the mug on us. We don't really need the overclock right now. We might need pipes. We need pipes. Oh wait, do we use pipes for the heavy industrial units? Beams and pipes, yeah. Right. Sebastian, oscillator line is set up. Is it efficient? Nope. Do I mind? Yes. Wait. Oh, we've got no steel. Oh, of course we've got no steel. Oh, I need to sort out steel. That's the issue when you depend on a mod. Never get yourself dependent on a particular mod. We're gonna have to be running back and forth. It's fine. Woody Sabu, great to be here. Glad. Thank you very much, man. Hayden, TotalXclipse, you're talking about the colours, and yet here you are colouring blue and yellow. Yellow and blue always stay true. Definitely made that up. Yellow and blue, that's like ultramarines. That's like my childhood. Or the Thunderbirds. Or cool people wear blue and yellow. I'm not wearing any blue or yellow right now. I just imagined everyone in the multiplayer stream just using paint guns to make everything lime green. It's hell. And it will happen. Space Wolves, darn it. I was actually a Dark Angels man. Dark Angels, Deathwing. It's all about the cream. I actually missed that. I might get around to doing some more painting at some point. In fact, that's what we plan to do for our special 10,000 subscriber event, which we haven't done yet because I haven't moved into the other room because we haven't yet got the website up. Everything is dependent on the website going up. But I'm thinking about if we do a 24-hour stream, that I might paint our doggo, our little doggo friend. Where's the doggo gone? I've lost it. Oh, shoot. I've lost my doggo. No! Where's Doggo gone? Doggo's gone. I don't know what I've done with him. But paint the Doggo. But the ratios, like 33%, are the only real thing I dislike about. I wish you could. I mean, if we go to, let me go to a factory that's running. This is the thing that annoys me. Go here. Oh, I've just got rid of the... Okay, it doesn't matter. Alright, so say we want... How much are we producing? 50. Oh, that doesn't really work. We need a different item. That doesn't work. They're all 33, like, able to divide into thirds easily. God! No! Darn it! Where? Okay, I know what I need. I need to go to the iron plates. Oh, where the hell are the iron plates? Guys, never build a factory like this. Is it this one? Yes. Iron plates. They're throwing out 20 per minute. If you want to do 33%, it's going to show you 6.6 per minute. You can change this to 6.5. And it takes it down to 32. If it was actually 32, it's 6.4. Now I'm wondering if it actually outputs exactly 6.5 per second if you set it that way, even though the clock speed's slightly under. Because if it doesn't, it really annoys me. Because you're going to eventually end up with an oversaturation in the line. And you'll either have to use the overflow method or sync it, or, well, that's the overflow method. It's just one of those things that really frustrates me. Maybe that's something they could add, like, I don't know, like an advanced output, and so that it outputs exactly what you need per minute. Oh, that's great. That's what I needed. I didn't realize I had one of those. Let me just drop these off. Doggos are always wandering around themselves like cats. It will return. I hope so. It should do. Hands, no, it's Warhammer 40k. Chic? Yeah, we were talking about Warhammer 40k just then. My childhood. I spent so much on that. Funny you mentioned Thunderbirds, lol. Back in high school, the principal had a remarkable likeness to Virgil. I used to love it. I had a like a Tracy Island setup. I was mad about it as a kid. But unfortunately, I was in quite a rough area, and everything got stolen from us. Like everything. It got to a point where I was bought like a bike for my birthday. I was only about 4 or 5. It was my first bike, and they'd bought it the day before my birthday. They'd wrapped it up and placed it outside, and that night it was taken. My mum's engagement ring was stolen by the bedside. We had no. They'd stolen the chairs. It was pretty rough. And it stole my Tracy Island. Moment of sadness for me. But I mean, it happens, doesn't it? Unfortunately. Let's do it like that. And back to nuclear. Total, do you roll the first tier project? First tier project? I don't understand. Do you roll those? Yeah, I don't understand. I thought a fellow spate Darth was up on me. I don't even know what that is. I'm just getting confused. Help. Let's stick that there. Oh, you know what? This might work. Have we unlocked AI? Not AI. Have we unlocked Caterium, like smart splitters yet? Because that would look really cool. Always running out of items. Hello there, Jeffrey Borvin. Welcome, man. How you doing? Glad you could join us today. Follow equals follow. Thanks, autocorrect. Follow equals follow, or was that another autocorrect? I think there is a mod that tells you the permanent on the belt. There is, but it doesn't stop it. Scream, scream! Thank you so much for the YouTube subscribe. Welcome, man. Glad you could join us. Yep, there is a mod for that, but it doesn't limit it. And you'd want a perfect limiter, so that maybe a little add-on to the end of, like an output, that you could just add to the end, and you could set the perfect speed in terms of items that you want from your factory. That would be useful. Sebastian Stevens, I've played Deep Rock, but I'm not entirely convinced yet. I really want to play that. I'd be really interested in playing that game. But I don't want to get distracted by anything until I've got the website out, in all honesty. It's the number one thing that I'm trying to get done. Let's turn that around. So I might get it. I'm also interested to play Coffee Stain's Valheim. I think that would be a pretty cool game, but I'm not too keen on the graphics. I like the idea behind it, and I'm sure I could build some pretty sweet stuff with it, but I'm not 100% sold on the graphics because of that. I really like it, but I haven't convinced my friend of it yet, and that's where the other 50% of the fun comes from. Yeah, I might check it out. I saw I'm Kibitz playing with fans at some point, and I was like, oh, that looks pretty fun actually. But I'll hold out for it. We'll see. Am I going to have a problem with... I think I might. No, I won't. Because there's a space in between. That's cool. Bonehead. Okay, I can't say that. I don't know how to say it. Sebastian Stevens. Okay, so I cannot for the life of me figure out where to use smart splitters in my manifold setup. Really, you don't want to be moving different items onto the same conveyor belts. It's just not necessary to add. The only time that you would is if you're having like a smart splitting selection for like your own storage area, which is what we'd be doing here. Fortunately, we haven't unlocked it, I'm pretty sure. No. But you could then have everything merge onto one line going around and then splitting off. but there's not really a necessity for it otherwise. Where do we need to go? MAM. MAM for AI. But we need Caterium, which we don't have. Oh, we're almost there though. Smart splitters. Do we have any Caterium nearby? I think the nearest ones are near the waterfall, aren't they? And there's no point going for that just yet because it's already 10 PM. 827, 860. Yeah, that'll be something to do in the next episode, I think. Hayden, I need to get back to Satisfactory. Lol, I haven't touched it for nearly 2 weeks ever since I finished my Skyrail project. I've been playing Derail Valley anytime I've been... Derail Valley? I haven't even heard of that game. Is it... I'm assuming it's like a train game? Is it a train game? I could be totally barking up the wrong tree with that. Like Transport Fever 2? Palvan Stratton, hi again. Welcome back, man. And Woody Shabu. Woody Shabu. Sorry, I don't know where I got that from. Woody Zazbo. Add-on slow it down. Can throttle your items flow on belts. That could be useful, but what we want is not... I mean, it depends. I mean, that could work. It's essentially what we'd be doing if we had like a restrictor on a constructor. Yeah, that could be an option. Estrategia M Games. Freddie Mercury, is that you? You know what? It's quite hilarious. I don't know how I get it, but my choreographer used to always say, "Hey, Freddie Mercury," and always chat about my dancing when we were doing the tours in South America, and she'd always refer to me as Freddie Mercury. And I've never seen it, but I've had it a few times, so you never know. Maybe. Actually, let us use this for here. You never know. I don't think I'm as talented as him. Jamin! Jamin, hello! How you doing, man? Right, let's do this one over here. Do you know Kibitz? I know of him. I've spoken to him a few times. Well, we've conversed through messages. So we know of each other. But we're not friends, I guess. We don't personally know each other is what I'm saying. Sebastian, well, yeah, but in my buses I only have one item in there, and they're overflowing by design. Yeah. If you overproduce, then you're obviously going to overflow. In which case, you might want to add at the end, after the storage, like being sent to storage or going to a factory. If you've still got items being produced, then you might want to add a item sink to the end, just so that you can capitalize on all those extra points. Something that I very rarely do. Because I like making life difficult for myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going for a very neat, like, well-spaced... Oh, that's not well-spaced. Well-spaced storage system here. Yeah, I think that's about right. Keep mucking this up. Yeah, there, okay. And do the same on this side. Okay. Yeah. I need... Oh, wait, no, I've already read that. Well, then you don't really need them except for storage. Yeah. Alternatively, in the advanced logistics mod, you can. I want to play around with the advanced logistics. That was one of the ones that we downloaded, but we hadn't had the need just yet. But I think that would be useful. Ooh. So I might have to download that for next week. Oh wait, I didn't grab this. Five, six. 1, 2, 3. Do the same over here. I love it how I have to parkour around my factory. I'm building all these buildings, but I haven't even thought about like personal, like getting up and down, transportation between the factories. One thing you should actually think about. Oh, steel beams. Hayden, TotalXclipse. Yeah, it's a train game. So, where did I go? Ah! I just went down the middle. It's fine. Yeah, it's a train game. Lol, basically an open-world first-person train simulator built for VR, but very playable with just mouse and keyboard. That's cool. Where? Where? Oh no. They've all gone to encased industrial beams. Oh, but there should be a backlog. Right? You know what, I'm just gonna grab some more steel. Devour's Weird Catcher, welcome back, man. How you doing? Glad you could join us today. Yes, he's online and I missed 2 hours already. Yeah, we're coming to the end, unfortunately. But glad you could make it. We've just been working on the factory, I guess. Just chilling out a little bit. I wanted to sneak peek the Mark III greenhouse and all that, and then I realized, thanks to people in chat, that it wasn't new. I just hadn't unlocked it yet. So we showed off a banana and an apple, and then we still had the same bugs, unfortunately. So we're going to have to wait for that to be updated to be fixed. Strategia and games. What do you think about the use of flying area mod at all times? Do you feel... Yeah. I mean, I could activate it now. And the thing is, I've become very, like, reliant on the fast speed of getting from one place to another. And so I try not to use it. I mean, I could just do this. And it's the same with doing, like, give for items as well. It just feels a bit of a cheat, and so I only use it for my tutorials as a general rule, with the exception every now and then for the modded save. I only have it downloaded today because I needed to use it to give me a banana or an apple, but generally I try to avoid using it in any playthrough. I think it spoils it to a certain extent. Total out here with the humble brag. What did I say? What was my humble brag? Okay, 3rd time's a charm, Total. So now you know about 1 tier project. Still on the topic of... I don't understand what you mean though by 1 tier project. That's my confusion. Total, the flying is getting to your head. Delete those items. Which items? What items? No. No, what would be cool to have that's never going to happen? A helicopter. You never know. Maybe long term in the future they might add something like that, but certainly for the time being, I need beams. I mean, for now the map is too small really for like a helicopter or anything to actually be of use. If you're going to industrialize it, make it useful for moving items. Oh Yeah, I need to like switch this off for a second. I'm just getting lost in my own factory. This is hell. Let's go up here. Hans, send me a message afterwards explaining what the 1 tier challenge is, and we'll have a think about it. Okay. 1 tier is an experimental fusion reactor. Right, okay, but is that a mod or... I don't know. Helicopter would be awesome, or perhaps a tank. I think we'll have a military vehicle in. I think that when they said they're going to add more vehicles, I think if they're going to be adding a massive spider monster, not spider, crab monster, that they're going to look into having... Oh, there's nothing being... It's annoying. I'm going to grab some more steel. I think if they're going to have a massive crab monster, then it should be... They should have something like the Warthog from Halo as a vehicle that you can go around with your friends to try and help you fight something like that. Using fly only in normal mode, it's the only mod I use, helps me build. It does hugely help you build, but if you're playing the game, I find you become too reliant on that. You become too reliant on giving yourself items, that it becomes a cheat, or if you use it to unlock everything. That's why I only use it in my tutorial series, because that's not a playthrough, that's me trying to create something to help people out, and it saves me a lot of time using it like that, but I don't think it's great as a gameplay mod. Let's get that over there. I'm addicted to Satisfactory and I watch a lot of videos from your channel, but recently I found out about Space Engineers, very similar to Satisfactory, much older though, but more complex. Yep, I used to love playing Space Engineers. I don't know how big the following still is on Space Engineers. I was tempted to go back to it, because I never really did any video content on it, and I know it's developed a huge amount since then. But I really enjoyed that game. I love space, I love sci-fi, anything like that. And so the futuristic aspect of building your own spaceships is just great, and I love it. I lost many days in that game as well, and that was when it was in early access as well. I think it's fully released now, isn't it? Download now the Real Life Fusion ITER mod. Okay, not 1 tier project. It's a thing outside of Satisfactory called 1 tier, and it's about nuclear fusion and quite interesting. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll try and find some time to see it today. We need to drop this off. Where are you getting these mods? The SMM doesn't have that. No, I don't think it is a mod there. I think it's something else. Matthew Holmquist, TotalXclipse need to suck it up and build a conveyor from your steel mill. Well, unfortunately, I need the steel to do that. I've got no... Wait, are you saying that you need to build a conveyor from my steel mill? That guide? Hopefully you find it useful if that's the case. I do need... Oh wait, no, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I do kind... But the thing is, we had that. We had that and we deleted it because we were using cheap trains. And now that we can't use cheap trains, it just annoys me that we now have to run back and forth. And I'm worried that we're going to soon unlock trains, and so we don't really have the use for it. My bad, grammar autocorrect. Don't worry, I understood. I think you've just received me getting it now. We need steel beams, which are here. Die! No, let's not die. You need to... Yep, I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean. We don't have time to do it now, but maybe next week that'll be one of the many jobs that we have to do. Oh, I thought we'd have some steel beams here. We don't. That sucks. Let's go down and see if we have any steel beams in storage now. 64, that's enough for what? 3? Or is it enough for more? Yeah, 3. Oh, 4. We've got enough for 4. Might be enough. And total, please call it 1 tit, not 1. Oh. What is that? 1 ter. 1 ter? Are you sure it's 1 ter? I'll have to watch it to know, to understand. Okay, we've got enough to finish off this end. And then that one. Oh, no, we run out of planks. Ah, no rest for the wicked. Right, Hayden. Oh, Hayden! It's time for me to get going, guys. Ready for work. Hopefully I don't I'm sure you won't, man. Have a good afternoon. I hope your work goes well for you, man. And we'll see you next time, as always. Hey, Total, Mr. Killer here. Keemink, or Mr. Killer, thank you so much for joining us. How you doing, man? Glad you could join us over here, other than on Twitch. This is our modded playthrough. It's slightly different to our 5x5 challenge or the multiplayer stream, but we have fun nonetheless. We're just working on the storage unit. We're about to finish though. I think we'll probably finish after I place this. We'll have a wind down chat, and then I mean there's these 3. Oh, we can't do the 3 here. Because they're going to collide. So instead, let's replace these with a glass. Let's do it with the Moar Factory glass mod, and then possibly try and cover up those sides. I think Moar Factory has a oh, it does. I've just seen it. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And then here we can use that. That's not quite the right. Let me get up there. Does that need painting? Or is that just going to be permanently like that? Okay. I need to change that one around there. Place that there. Mr. Killer, nice to see you stream again today. How is your day going? It's going really well, thank you. Yeah. Your boy Logan, welcome, man. Yeah, it's going well, thank you very much. We've not been up to much. We're just chilling. I've just realised I can't actually get up there now. There's no way I can get up there. TotalXclipse. Total, please. EIT. It's the tough pronunciation. AT, like 80, like 80. I can't help it, man. I can't help it. Renzo Carbonell, Macedo, I can't say that. Macedo, hey, welcome, man. Sorry for messing up your name, but welcome. I'm new on this. How much material can you go through the splitters without getting stuck? The only thing that stops the splitters, they won't get stuck unless they're backlogged with items. So you have a throughput on your belts. So for the Mark 1, you have 60 that can go through at any one time. That can be split up on the splitters. But the problem is the destination. If you've got a full container and then you have a Mark 1 belt attached to it, that's going to eventually backlog. And when that happens, it will stop at the splitter and stop anything going through and then backlog further. Unlimited, the belts are the limitation, yeah. International Thermal ITER. ITER, okay. That's what it stands for, and it's quite interesting. I will check it out. International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor. Interesting. ITER. Just place that there. Oh, you know what? I've been doing this wrong. That needs to go. Needs to be there, and then that underneath it, like that. Do the same here. I would like. This is what I would like. I would like a doorway with this. I think a diagonal doorway would look sweet. Yet I have no idea how I'm going to get up there now. There we go. Oh, I wonder if we can... Maybe. No! No, the other one. Yes! Oh, no, it's going to look like that. No, that's a shame. 21 rounds left. Need to be a bit more careful. Migas, Migas! The pest has arrived! You're never a pest, man, even if you want to be. But unfortunately, we are about to end it. Haven't worked out what we're going to do for an entrance, though. Maybe here can be the entrance. Swap them. But how you doing, Mikas? Glad you could join us. Finally in a piece. But for spiritual transcendence, Total would need to embrace the line. You will never, ever transcend spiritually in that case. I'm sorry to say it, man. It's never happening. This needs to go there and then... Wait, did we have a... I'm not sure if we did. Oh no, we only had one line. And then... Yeah, let's use that. And then we can add these as well. Yeah, why not? Just add a little bit of variety. And then for the time being, we're just going to put a ladder on there so that we can get up. It's a relief that the ladders are working much better now, though. He says. he says. This is one of the problems. Right, let's... Wait, that's not the one that we needed. This one. Just a slight... Okay, that's fine. For now, that will do. For now. Okay. And then we need to unlock the walkways. But I think we're going to call it there, guys. So let us have a little wind down. I'll catch up on chat in a second. And just let me save this. Put that over there. And then I'm going to go to the chat screen. Thank you very much to Morris Christoffels for the subscribe. Greatly appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. Let's go to chat break. And then I should always move that across because I always forget. So, what did I miss out on? The pest or the Wendelstein experiment reactor. I haven't checked it. I'll look at it now. The International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor. Back up to a gigawatt of wind and water power. Awesome, man. Nice work there. And I'm the only at Mark 1 water wind turbines. That's pretty impressive. Sweet. Great stream. Thank you so much. Guys, if you did enjoy the stream, please do drop a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And obviously, if you want to see more and haven't, don't forget to subscribe. We do stream Tuesdays on YouTube, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays on Twitch. You're more than welcome to join, 6 PM BST. Was epic total as always. Thank you very much, man. I hope you have a fantastic evening. The website I will get up as soon as I possibly can. I'm just waiting on some information at the moment, and then once that's working, we will have Satisfactory tips hopefully live. So I'm very much looking forward to getting that to you guys. I'm really excited as to what it could do for the community. I think it's something that we could all really do with. I cannot be found on Twitch when using search. Got to get this fixed before stream. Oh, that's odd. When are you starting your Twitch stream? Anyway, Devorers. Hans Worst, have a nice evening. Thank you very much, man. Glad to have caught you a little bit of the stream today. Glad you could join us, man. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. Laters, bye. Bye, Lilith. Have an excellent evening. Thanks, Tom. Great stream. Stay safe. Thanks, man. Yeah, I think we're about ready. Somewhere end of next week. Do let me know, and I will try and jump in and see your stream, man. Robert Lehan, I need to go to sleep. Bye. Have a good night, man. Okay, guys, we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much once again. We are going to leave it there. Nice evening, Total. Thank you very much. As always, until next time. Ciao for now. I did it again. Because I need to end the stream now. It again because I need to end the stream now. It again because I need to end the